Hello everyone, how you guys doing? Yeah, I hope you guys are good. Yeah, I would like to do some forecast here with you guys and let you guys know how to be. And mind you, as traders in the IML Dynamics group this is specifically for you. Our traders are patient people, and also traders are also people that are willing to you know take losses. But it's always very important you are slow. You're gonna be should be as low as possible. You understand what I'm saying? When I mean low as possible, I mean your your stop your what's called your lot size should be as low as possible because you're gonna be having a day trade here, and a day trade requires you having a very how do I call it now, leaving your trades for a day. That's 24 hours. So what you expect you to do is to be patient and watch it. Now, first of all, I want to explain some basic things for you guys to get, okay? And I want you to watch this. When you watch this video, I also want you to also join my YouTube channel. It's very important. Join the YouTube channel as you watch this video. So now look at this. British, that's Great British pound and United States dollars, okay? Now we have the daily time zone. This is a day. We have the hour time zone, 1 hour time zone. Can you see if you look at it to start? Can you see it's different? We also have it's indecisive at this point. Okay, when you're dealing with the hourly time zone, when you're dealing with the daily time zone, it gives you a perfect description of how the market will be like, and now you can actually trade. Now look at this is indecisive. Okay, so what we do for we to really check a trade and know how to go about it. These are the things we need to do as traders. Okay, the first thing to change, I want to change to a daily time zone. Um, that's a day time zone. The day, okay, you see, they give you an explicit representation. Now look at this. Now look at this point. At those points, are you seeing my mouse? At this point, these are our point right here. At this point, okay, at this point, daily time zone. So I have to draw a line. This was the line I drew. Okay, can you see what happens? I'll also draw a line beneath. That means from this in between these lines here, going up, hit the lines, come down, hit the lines again, come. Can you see hit the line beneath again? Can you see it? Going up again, you see, coming down again. So there are things we need to look at as traders. Basic things you need to look at. Let me expand it for you to really see what I'm talking about. Okay, you can see what I'm talking about. Now let me do something for you guys to get something explicit for you guys to get. Let me look at this. Now look at this line I want to draw here. Draw the line here. It's already there already. It's already there. It's already there. It's not even drawing again. Can you see this line? Now, this is our destination from this point. Can you see? There are two destinations. The first destination that this is going, because first, this is the top. Okay, let me show you something. You need to really get this very straight. It's very important. It's very, very important to get it. Look at this line I drew here. Let me see, came here. Take it away. This point. Can you see this line? Can you see this line here? Can you see at this points? Can you see at this point? Can you see here also? Can you see here also? Can you see it? Can you see this almost hit it? And this hit it and broke it and came down. So our next destination, the reason why we've been selling since morning is because of this. I told you guys that we should sell since morning. I've been telling you to sell Great Britain pound and United States dollars. There might be some what's called again the what's called again um volatility, but it doesn't change anything. Okay, volatility doesn't change nothing. It is very important you know this. So that's indicated it is gone. Now our next destination is going to be here, coming down here. Can you see? This is where it's going to be the first destination it's going to lead to. No matter what happens, the market is coming down here. Okay, how you getting down? It's coming down here as the second destination, and the last destination is going to be coming. If it breaks this line here, it's going to come down here. So that's going to take a couple of days. Are you getting down? So what you need is to, if you're using a $200 account, for instance, you're going to be using 0.02, one entry. Just dedicate one particular, what's it called again, one particular trade for this one time. You understand what I'm saying, for this, and leave it, and you see what happens to it. You understand what I'm saying? This is not the time to start closing trades at every slightest, what's called again, movement in the market. Okay, we don't have to do that. We have to be particular. We have to be, deliberate about what we're doing. We have to be very deliberate about what we're doing. I gave you now, right? I gave you Great Britain pound. Look at Great Britain pound, Japanese yen. Look at it, GBP, JPY. Look at it now. Look at it for you to see. Can you see GBP, JPY? All the Great Britain pounds are selling. Now look at this. Let me reduce a little for you to see. Can you see? Look at this line. GBP, JPY. Can you see from here? Here. Can you see? Now, can you see it? It didn't hit it. It hit here, came down. Now, there are two major places you need to look at this point. Now, look at this line. Let me draw the line for you to get it. Now, look at this. Now, look at this. Let me move it down. Look at this point. At this point, there are two lines you need to look at. Very important. Look at this point. Look at this point. You see this point? Now, and also draw the line here. Now look at this point. At this point, can you see? Now, at this point, can you see here? Can you see from here? I'm concerned about this particular point. Right from the beginning, from here, you discover that it came down. Okay, if you had sold at this point, you can close at any point from here. Now look at this. Hit it again. Can you see? It came down to this last section. Can you see it now? It goes up to hit that same line. It came down again. If you sold it, it came down. If you sold at this point, it could come down. It hit it again. Can you see it now? It came down and broke the line. Are you seeing it now? It came up again. Okay, are you seeing it now? Came down, stick. Now it's on the verge of going to hit this. Are you seeing it now? On the verge of going to hit this. But right now it is selling. Because right now it's selling, so you can actually place a trade, a sell, because at this point, look at this. It has a destination at this point. This is the destination. At this point. So let me keep it. This is the destination at this point. Let me not use that. Okay, yeah. This destination, can you see this? This is coming down here at this point. Okay, because it didn't hit here, it's coming down here. This way it's heading to. When it hits here, then it's gonna go. If it breaks it again, if it hits here and breaks it, that means it's gonna come down here. It's gonna come down here. Are you guys following what I'm doing? Are you guys really following me? I had to do this video because a lot of you guys are close your trades at every slightest movement. You don't have to do that. You need to be patient. You need to use a very low lot size. For you to make money in trading in the forex market, you need to use a low lot size and leave it for a longer period of time. Okay, using this analysis. I'm using this support resistance analysis. I'm also applying it to the Spiller strategy. So all these they are all applied in Spiller strategy. Again, all those things work together. We'll pursue the Spiller strategy. So they are together. I get it now. So that I'm talking about the British, that's the Great Britain pound currency. If you look at the strengths right here, you discover right here that the Great Britain pound is 3 bar. Can you see? Refresh it and see. It's ready to see what I'm talking about. see, you can see from here, you see the Great British pound is a 2 bar. Japanese yen is, can you see, is 6 bar. That means Great Britain has been weak all through. Now the US dollar, can you see the US dollar is 5 bar? See, that's why I meshed the both together. It's going to keep selling these two currencies because this is stronger than this. Now JPY is also stronger than Great Britain pound. So it's going to keep going down. Okay, there might be some volatility in the market. I'm talking about the buy candles right now, which might come up. But the major thing is that the Great British pound is weak, and it has a my technical analysis has actually represented. This is actually the fundamental analysis. I'm actually adding the fundamental analysis and the technical analysis to give you a proper what's called an explanation of to the trades. Okay, and this is actually the live chart. Now you can see what's happening right now. The Great British pound is weak. Now let me go to the what's called again um Forex Factory. I want to show you. Get to home, see what happens. Show you all those things for you to really get what we're doing here. You can see from here. See the news. We are very particular about the news, and we trade the news. Okay, right now the USD. The reason why there was a big spike right there on the Great British pound United States dollar because of this particular time, it's 12:15 p.m. When there's a news, when the color is orange or red, there might be a spike in either direction, either upward or downward. You never can tell at that point. You know what I'm saying? Now that's just basically so we can also trade the news too, and we're ready to see what happens. Right now, as far as I'm concerned, from now throughout the end of the day, there is no news on any of these current Japanese yen. It's only CNY. We don't trade CNY currency anyways. That we have all the when you see a yellow, it's actually okay. The currency is okay. There might not be serious volatility. When you see this color orange, there's a possibility for there to be a volatility, and also red, worse volatility, serious movement, spike. So it's always very good to leave these currencies. Don't trade these currencies at this point. You know what I'm saying? When it's time, when you want to trade for a day, you need to come check this and know that this currency is a no-go area at this particular time. Are you getting now? At this particular time, this currency or the other. You know what I'm saying? That this currency at this time now is no-go area. Euro, don't go no-go area for euro. You know what I'm saying? I'm just giving you a little analysis of how to actually trade the market. And then just basically how it's like. So the reason why there was a big spike on Great Britain and United States dollars was because of this. What happens? Okay, I get it now. So that is basically how it's like. So that is so we can actually things happens in the market. You have to take it like that. So I gave you a trade. I said you should sell GBP, JPY. Those are sold. I know they're making money right now. GBP, JPY. Let me go back to the Forex Factory and see. I don't want to say what's called again. GBP, JPY. Those are sold GBP, JPY. It's going well. Really going well. GBP, JPY. Doing really well. So the GBP, JPY currency, the GBP currencies are going down. Let me going down fast today is concerned. Okay, it's gonna go really, really down. Really, really, really down. And I need you guys to be ready for it. Okay. All right. Okay. That's just for that. Okay. Um. Go back. Okay, so that's basically how it's like. So we have other currencies like let's check the let me see GBP CHF. Let's see how can you see this GBP CHF? All these currencies we have each of this. Can look at the line here. See the line here. Can you see? I have to uh, explain using this. This is actually called they call it technical analysis. Do you understand? While the fundamental analysis is the news. You get what I'm saying? The newbies that we have in the group can also learn. You can learn. Now look at this. Now look at this. What's happening right here? At this point.